Welcome to ARK. Ooh, a bit strange graphics up here. But otherwise it's a gorgeous looking game. ARK Survival. I've been building using the Astraeos, or Astraeos, however you want to pronounce it, skins or texture packs in the classical style, in the Greek style, archaic Greece. I've got a base built somewhere else. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I've only been playing the game for a couple of weeks. And there's been upgrades and downloads and all sorts of fixes and additions. But I'm quite enjoying it. That's the building aspect I'm really here for. You may have seen other videos of mine which feature constructing structures, buildings, houses, temples, castles, whatever you like. But I'm really liking the classical textures from Astraeos. And of course you can fly. One of my favourite things to do in a game is fly. And that's one of the things I really liked about Hogwarts Legacy. There was a bit of building in that because you could create in these vivariums, basically your miniature zoos of magical creatures. So that was very nice. And here I am building a classical temple-like palace on top of this rock. Lovely views all around. It's one of the starter zones. Whoa, I'm having that. One of these supply shuttles is coming down. I've got a moment yet. No hurry. But I think it's looking really nice. I'm very pleased with this structure. They built quite a grand house on Astraeos itself. There's my raft of the Medusa. On Astraeos it might as well be. I'm too hot, I'm overheating. I think it'll be nice and cool. And it's still to come down. It's still coming down. I think all this flapping around in the air would cool me off. I suppose I could pop down into the drink, into the water. But nah. So how do you get up here? Well, it helps to have a flying mount. So I started at the top and started building downwards. But you can just as easily start building down, well, from the ground up. So it touched the ground yet. Oh, it's nearly there. Better go fetch it. I'm waiting for a crossbow. I don't think I'm quite at the level where I can make my own crossbow. It requires metal working and all sorts of level ups and tech and equipment. Ah, there it is. Get my I spear out in case of hostilities. There's sometimes piranhas in the water here. Give them a bit of a jab. I'm hot. Now, surely. Ooh, it's an otter. Whoa, I want an otter. I'd have to capture it. I wonder how you do that. Well, traditionally you clobber it and then feed it when it's unconscious. Or tranquilizer darts or arrows. Right, what have we got here? Ooh, what's that? Stimulant. And iguanodon saddle. And some food, some soup. What's the food? And gyro stew. Oh yeah, spear bolts for a ballista. Well, in my Astraeos game, this is obviously separate from this island game. I've got a ballista, very impressive, and some jerky. I'll have that. Where's the otter and how do I befriend it? I'll get my truncheon now just in case I have to give it a tap. Tap on the head. But you can wear them like a neck scar. And they give you some thermal insulation. Oh, there it is. Insulation against... Hello! Hello there. Not quite sure what to do with it. Drag a fish to feed. Whoa. Find a fish now. Did I get it? I don't know. It's hard to see. Try not to drown. There we go, it's all... Where is it? The otter. I think I've got the fish. Yes, I've got the fish. Oh, where's the otter? Oh, there it is. Hello, otter. Want my fish? Want my lovely fish? Go. Well, I fed it. Oh, I might have me an otter. Ooh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think what's another fish? Where's another fish? I saw some fish over here. Oh, there's a fishy. Come here. Oh, surface. Don't drown yourself, you silly ass. I think I got that fish, did I? Yeah, I've got it. Where's Otter? Otto the otter. Unless it's a girl. Then it could be Otwina. You fish. There we go. Oh, you're too far away. Come back. Come back. want to feed you. I want you to be my friend. Feed fish. Ah, get away again. Really, this is not so easy to do, is it? Your otter. Got a tarka. Like tarka the otter. Marvelous. Ooh. You put my club away now. If I remember how. Come on, Tarka. I'll pick her up. Pick up. So you get good thermal insulation, provided you don't drown. Notice my best efforts to avoid swearing. Almost successful. I'm like an otter. Anyway, what does it look like? How do I go to fast pass? It's third person. There we go. Ooh, what a lovely otter. It's like a Victorian or a 1920s, 30s stole. My gran used to have a fox fur that she draped around her neck. It was quite a grotesque looking thing. I had it as a pet. I called it Basil. I think there's a children's program called Basil Brush. I hardly remember, but I think there was. I can never get to look at the front of my character, which is a bit strange. Unless I go into there, so I can see my... But I'm not wearing my otter, which is not any good, is it? Yeah. That's my usual view. Does my butt look big in this? Anyway, I've got some stuff here. Some saddles and so on. Go up and see this structure that I've been building. Otherwise, this will drag on. So this is a smaller arch. You can also wear these things around. I usually kill them because they just steal from you, little thieves. So I'm building in the style of a classical temple using these ionic capitals and columns. So the Ionic is the middle order. The oldest order is Doric. Then 100 or so years later came Ionic, which has these scroll tops. It's like a scroll draped over the top of the column. Stylized, of course. You don't get paper that fat. So I've got a basement area. I'm quite taller, look at that. Banging my head on the door. Or I would. That's why I'm usually in third person. Or not usually in third person, should I say. But nice textures, these. So this is my basement. I have all my accoutrements, cooking and crafting stations here. That's my emergency bed. I put it up here long before I even started building. So there'll be little wings added. when I get around to having a generator, it can be in one of these side wings. So the textures I'm applying are these, you can see them in the bottom row there. I could go to cosmetics. And you see unlocked cosmetics. I don't know what that Dear Jane is, it doesn't appeal to me anyway. Frontier style. That's these skins here, Frontier structure skins. Skins, I don't know about that. I don't know what the hell that is. Steampunk, I like steampunk. That's these ones here. Go into steampunk. You've got all these weird Victorian costumes. Sort of engineers and posh gentlemen and posh ladies with their top hats and so on, or more blue collar engineer grunt type costumes, stokers, engineers. And of course all the steampunk skins, which are very nice. Not really appropriate for this Greek structure, though some of them I'll be using. Some of them, oh, what are they called? I can get back into it. Cosmetics. The Wasteland, that's doesn't really appeal to me, but I could have them. That's the sort of Mad Max style. It is a bit sort of Mad Maxy and a bit gladiatory. If you've played things like Rust or Fallout 3, 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76, then it's similar to that in that it's a lot of repurposed scrap and metal and spikes and grungy armor, leather and metal, all repurposed. Which is fine if you're in that sort of environment, but I don't think it's really suited here. In fact, here on the island, the Greek stuff's not really suitable. So here's the Greek stuff. Astrostructures vary at 1 skins, 2 skins, and 3 skins. And it's I think this is a general pack that more or less includes all of those. But also I think there's a trireme, a Greek ore-driven battleship. And it has sails as well, or a sail, but it's primarily ore-driven, apparently, but I've never got it to work yet. So that's texture 1. There. Take four columns specifically. Texture 2 for columns is that one, the fluted one. And texture 3 is these scroll tops capitals. I'm putting texture 2 on here though, because these columns are shorter than the ones in the main building. Oh yes, and these are nice, these alternate gates. And they're self-opening. Going up into the building. So here I've used those gates. Here's a balustrade. It looks quite different to the steampunk. Steampunk is much more sort of Art Nouveau-y steel and Victorian ironwork, but it has a bit of a classical look to it as well. So this is a steampunk staircase, which I quite like. Look at these views. Views to die for. And I nearly have falling off this rock. So I'm going to have my residence up here in the attic space. I might continue to build along the top of this rock. But I'll see once I've finished the main structure. Got in all the crafting stations. And I might have all the steampunk walls. I quite like the style of them. I don't think I've got enough. No, not enough materials on me to make anything. Where's the wood menu? Is this? That's Adobe. Adobe's a bit awkward. I think it's really designed for one of the desert biomes, probably the Mad Max one, which is or the front. Is it the Frontier? That's a Wild West one. Again, it's quite deserty. But I need thatch, fibre, and wood. I've got all these things in storage. So I put these up here to begin with. For building. But I'll put some of these things into this box here. Like that saddle. Don't know when I'm going to get hold of an iguanodon. And this food endures you, hearty dish. Might as well use it up. Soap can go in there. Haven't found a use for these flowers. I'm sure there's some poisons you can create. Mortis and pestle or alchemy. Stimulant. Oh, and some jerky. Yeah, I need to eat some food. My food's going down a bit. And I won't be using these spear pots anytime soon. So you can go there. There you have it. Probably too heavy to fly. But if you liked this video, if you thought it was interesting or entertaining, informative, amusing, give it a like, thumbs up the video. I'm not too heavy. If you want to see more videos by me, you can subscribe. Whoa, there's another one of these transports over there. It's still coming down. Or is it just going away? Well, that's weird. It's there, but it's not there. Oh, it is coming down. But if you enjoy building as much as I do, then you might like to see my other videos. I do a lot of building in Fallout 4, briefly in Fallout 76, in Elder Scrolls Online, even Hogwarts Legacy. I've done building there. I'm sure there are more games I've played and been creative in. Looks like that sort of thing. You go on. Oop, I must be exhausting my poor birdie. My leather budgie. Come on, land quickly. Another place where I built a house here. Get down off there. Without killing yourself, that is it. More of my pets and mounts and so on. There's many videos with tips and tricks how to play this game, how to do stuff. And for people like me that build stuff, construction techniques, mods and skins and so on, that are available depending on what platform you're on. You can get just about everything if you're playing it on PC. It's more limited if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. This is on PlayStation 5. If you've ever wanted to ride a Triceratops, then this is the game for you. I'll make other videos featuring building. Oh, look at these fancy pants building in ARK. As I intend to do more building in Astraeos, but also I want to do some castles, particularly here up north. If you go to the map here, up north, like winter's coming. Don't seem to have it on this map, but up here there's a winter zone. That's strange. I've flown all around the island, but it's somehow reverted to this map. I can't show you then. Oh, well, never mind. So, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. And join me again sometime. Ta-ta. Cheerio.